Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Good afternoon, everybody. Woo, I think I just woke Todd up.
Dude,
Todd.
that was loud.
Yeah.
Did I just say Todd?
You said Todd, he's back.
2 in a row.
Wow.
2 in a row. Hey, I'm Kenny Schofield. This is American Car Classics. I'm filling in for Keith McDonald. With us is Mike Carano, as always.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And that special guest guy that used to be the always
Todd.
was here, Todd Byron.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
What's up, dog?
I've been at your shop 3 days this week. Mike,
What is going on?
I see Mike, see Kenny in there. I'm like, what the heck are you doing here?
You know
bro?
what? I'm going to start stopping there.
I came in Monday. I said, dude, it's Wednesday. He's like, huh? You be heard up. I swear to
hope
God,
not.
just yesterday on the tractor.
I'm behind now.
Are you getting any work done when he shows up?
Yeah.
Or does he just sit in the office and talk
I
to Julie?
No.
I really haven't had much combo with you while you were there.
You
because
are-
I've got so much going on.
So what do you do when you get there? You just walk around, see what's going on?
I say hello to everybody.
Do you supervise anything?
No,
or-
I don't. I'm off the clock.
Oh, you're off the clock.
We got a guy that comes by the shop named Ed, and as long as his hands are in the pockets, he's all right. If he takes his hands out, I tell him I can't afford him. He's got to go.
Okay.
So he knows he puts his hands in his pockets. He don't touch nothing, do nothing. He says hello to everybody and does his thing. But,
Right.
Yeah. No, so I go there and I say hello to everybody and you know, see how cars are progressing. And look, Dolphin Auto is trying to progress into this business, and it ain't easy being cheesy, man. And I try to learn. Great to watch TV and us, but I go there to watch each step on the 50 Buick.
Okay.
I'm watching the Coyote being done in the Mustang. I'm watching the collisions that come in. The Hyundai that was hit pulling out of the driver by the ambulance. Remember it?
Yeah.
Had 85 miles on it. 35 miles.
No, 7.
7 miles.
Right.
Wow.
This thing had
Yeah.
$30-some thousand worth of damage. They still didn't total it, and he cut the whole side. And I loved watching it because I'm learning how to tuck a weld, how seams are fitting, how you, it's body. I mean, I'm just, you know, yeah. So
the car wasn't total. $30,000.
This was that was a Toyota.
Oh, Toyota. So
Forerunner.
sorry. That's right.
Oh, Toyota
yeah.
4Runner.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
got
that's
hit
why.
Okay, sorry.
hard,
It's a $60,000 car, at least.
That was a little while back.
That was,
Yeah.
but it still sticks in my mind because it was a massive cut apart, and it was a massive wedge of. I mean, a third of the vehicle was cut away from the car.
Yeah.
And when you're done, you have to have that same rigidity and everything. We just did the rockers.
And the equipment, too.
And it is, Todd, and this is, so I'm in buying a brand new welder, and I'm looking at, 15 grand, or I don't know, 12 something. I know. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
But if you don't buy it right, you're not doing it. And then you're trying to cheat all these spot welds and everything else, and it doesn't pay. The orange 69 Camaro, we're doing that whole back deck pan across behind the windshield. It's 3 layers. We don't know all that. We're going in there chipping and doing. You've got to make it right.
Like a puzzle, man.
Yeah, the seam sealer and all. We're just learning so much about all this stuff. So I go there to look. He's got Paulie, who is a body guy. He doesn't paint.
No.
And then
He
you've
don't even
got
prime.
and then you've got the guy.
He just does body. Is he a fabricator or he does sanding?
No,
and
he's collision's different. You're not really fabricating much when it comes into collision.
So he's a new car collision guy.
Right.
Not the old stuff.
No,
Yeah, he doesn't work
He can
on
take a
that.
slide hammer, pull the big dents out of a quarter panel and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, he
and,
does
you
all
know,
the
right.
Okay.
But I watch him and learn, and because he was doing a car that was hit from the right rear up towards a door jamb, and it really peeled the metal apart, and there was a big gap of metal left from being stretched.
Right.
But the door jamb wasn't hurt, and so here I've got to learn this. What are you doing with that piece of metal? Because to me, before you say it, I'm going to cut it.
Yeah.
I'm going to overlap it. I'm going to cut the overlap off. I'm going to weld it and then put it back in. And and he was like, okay, pretty good. And then he explained it to me, and that's we're
Then
learning
he
that.
kindly said, "No, you're wrong. This is the way we're going to do it."
But he loves that I have. My dad always said, if you're going to come to me with a problem, bring a solution. It may not be the right one, but bring one. Help me out, man.
Yeah.
So I try to bring one, and it may not be right, but at least they see that I've got that I'm not a complete idiot when I go to talk about what I'm talking about. So,
Right.
So
Yeah. Now, do you have a a frame straightener?
Oh, yeah.
You? You got everything.
No, this is a new one.
Yeah.
2 years ago, you bought this new frame machine.
Yeah.
It is the state of the, because the other one, it does everything.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a, a lot of them are like a 10-ton each. You have posts, and they'll rotate around 360 degrees. This has a 3-post puller. Right. They're 10-ton now. Most of these frame machines are air hydraulic. By power, being air hydraulic, you're going to lose probably 4 tons of pulling power, if not more. Okay. So a 10-ton puller might be 5 tons in all reality. But this is a electric hydraulic where if it's 10 tons, it's 10 tons.
Oh, okay.
It's going to pull it.
It's going to
or break it, or rip it, or tear it.
Wow. Really? It's like horsepower to the rear wheels. It's less. That's great.
Yeah, but the whole idea of doing, when you're pulling stuff like that, we've got, the Genesis lasering measuring system. So you put all that up and you see where it's at to begin with, how far things are off by measurement, by laser. And it gives you an idea of where to pull. So all them things are still attached. So as you're pulling, most of the time you got to overextend it a little bit. Right. And it's going to come back. Okay. And believe it or not, we just had a Dodge Ram 3500 in there. It flipped. It was towing a trailer, and it flipped the trailer, and it twisted the frame. Well, we were trying to pull that frame. That's a stout frame, brother.
What year was that?
And it broke. It was 2020.
Oh, shoot.
And it actually broke the ram inside the post on this brand new frame machine. Wow. So that's like $4,500
frame.
But there's a warranty on your machine.
I don't know. I don't know yet. This just happened like 2 weeks ago, and I've been so busy with stuff going on, and so and I still have 2 other posts, so I'm not going to let that, hold me up.
No, but it's a great machine because we're used to frames machines that look like a drive-on rack, and that you've got some clamps or chains that you're pulling off the corners, and sometimes they're even on the ground, or have been added on extra because you needed that to pull that pinch there or something. His is round, and it's got like a bar on it, like a roller coaster that these ride around on. When you first got this, they came in and demoed with some big table that had a laser arm that went over and touched the center of it all.
Well, that was a different measuring system. Okay. That wasn't actually part of the frame machine. The frame machine is a frame machine. Yeah. You call it a frame machine, but it's unibody compatible. It's anything, And I special ordered this. I had it built specific to where I can put whatever I want on this machine. Gotcha. I can put a big truck on it, I can put a small car, and it'll fit them all on there. But but that was a measuring system. Yeah. Well, it's not. That particular unit, has these little arm that goes out. Yeah. Well, what happens when you have to measure underneath the car? How are you going to get that unit to fit under the car? It's just not going to. It wasn't compatible. Complete. And this guy just tried to pump me and buy things. I say, look, man, I've been in this for 38 years. You don't sell that piece of junk to me. Yeah.
That's how you did it, too. I don't want that. I was there behind it. I'm watching him do this. And the guy was a salesman. By numbers, he shot Todd shot.
Now, what was it? Was it a couple of months ago you had Shaquille O'Neal's truck in your shop?
Yeah.
And what was done with that? Did he actually come to the shop, or was that...
No, the truck had belonged to Shaquille O'Neal. Okay. And a friend of mine had purchased it to sell it at Mecum.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't even know if it's sold at Mecum. He might have sold it before it went to Mecum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even remember what we did to the darn truck. we work on so many things now.
Yeah, it was sitting out there for not long, I don't think.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't really remember.
All right. And did you go to any shows over last weekend while you're chewing your chicken nuggets?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
How is that? That thing's gonna give you high cholesterol, brother.
Not for nothing. We're on video, and you're sitting there munching on chicken nuggets from Arby's.
I wasn't on camera at the time. Okay.
Jesse's got control of the cameras, so if you noticed, every time you're ready to take a bite, he's switching it to you.
He's watching me.
He's switching it to you.
He's watching.
He's going, bro. This is a radio show.
Yeah. He's called a producer for a reason. Okay? Right. He has to produce a good product. If we suck, it's because Jesse did it.
Right.
Oh, really? That's the problem.
And now, even more true to fruition than we would actually be saying.
Right. So you didn't go to anything over the weekend? I wasn't around, so I didn't know. I know I got a call at Friendly's, had a big turnout up in the Atlantic.
Okay, I went to Friendly's. That was Thursday.
It was.
And I saw
Thursday or Friday.
I saw Tom Gore there. In fact, I pulled up there in the Nova and saw a couple people that we knew, and I walked to go get a tattoo, and they closed while I was walking there, so I had to walk a quarter mile, and I walked all the way back. There were only about 30 cars, but it is pretty good.
Yeah.
It was. I came midway through, but when I was leaving, I took one picture of one car the whole time there, and it was a 79 Camaro, something plastic front end, and it was white with blue, and it looked really pretty. It was a good-looking car, and I took it because Steve's got the 281, Steve Sharuna.
Yeah.
So I took that and got my car and was getting ready to leave, and Tommy Gore comes and throws his arms over the side. They're like, "Hey, Candy, what's up?" And I'm like, "Hey," he's like, "Did you see my car?" I was like, "Is that yours?" I pulled my phone and I told him, "That's the only car I took a picture of." It's yours. He's like, "Yeah." So that was cool. But it was good to drive down, and I think I went to Texas Roadhouse after that and met our mechanic Ken, who's going to be in later, and had a nice dinner. So it was a good evening out.
Did you pull the motor out of the Nova?
We've started to. So
it's not done yet.
So it's not done yet.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll get the new motor in. Had to order a couple little things that we knew we didn't have that we wanted to before we started on it. So and I've got to take that thing on a road trip. So we're
you better. That's coming up, right? When is that?
It's a month.
Is
a month?
Today's the 15th.
Really?
It's October. Is it
I don't pay attention.
The weekend of what? When is it? The weekend of what?
14th, 13th, 14th, 15th, something like that.
Really?
16th, 17th, right? Chattanooga.
Chattanooga we're talking about.
Chattanooga. I do know today's the 15th.
Whatever.
We better go on a break.
Yeah.
We got to wake Todd up a little bit.
Up a little bit.
Kenny's going to finish his chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after these words.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Dolphin Auto is a family-owned and operated automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. Proudly located at 6010 South US Highway 1 in Grant. From current to classic, Dolphin Auto is the place to go. Established in 2012, we now offer full custom exhaust work, collision repairs, and custom paint for your ride. Call today for your free estimate. From current to classic, just call 321-984-8322. Dolphin Auto is the place to go.
Attention tenants, have you fallen behind on rent as a result of COVID financial hardship? Have you received a delinquency notice or complaint for eviction from your landlord? Indian River County may be able to help. A new free mediation program is being initiated to assist qualifying residential landlords and tenants with both back and future rent payments up to $10,500. Mediations going on now through September. Participants may pre-qualify by going to ircgov.com or calling 877-HEART-95. Walk-ins welcome.
When pretty clean isn't clean enough, call Eco Earth Cleaning Services. Every deep clean passes the owner's inspection, and Eco Earth uses no harmful chemicals. Check out the Google reviews. They sparkle just like your home will. And Eco Earth Cleaning Services doesn't just clean homes. They clean offices, business suites, and even yachts. Eco Earth Cleaning Services won't just move the dust, they remove the dust. Give your company an earth-friendly way of maintaining a clean atmosphere every day. Search Eco Earth Cleaning Services on the web for more info.
Mattress Market is growing, and they're excited about their new Jensen Beach location. Mattress Market has discount prices on top brands like Simmons Beauty Rest, Certified Comfort, Posh and Lavish, and more. Their Jensen Beach location is at 3548 Northwest Federal Highway in front of the Treasure Coast Square Mall. Mattress Market. Come in today, sleep better tonight.
Brand names at discount prices, mymattressmarket.com.
Visit fellowship-trained Dr. Sarah Kadadaday for the latest in glaucoma treatment and custom cataract surgery at New Vision Eye Center. Dr. Kadadaday received her fellowship training at Yale University and is board certified by the American Board of Ophthalmology. Call for your consultation at 772-257-8700 or visit newvisioneyecenter.com. World-class eye care on the Treasure Coast. That's New Vision Eye Center.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is American Car Classics. I'm Kenny Schofield. This is Mike Carano and Todd Byron.
Don't touch me.
We don't take it too far, but I did touch a grown man in here once, and it didn't go well.
Yeah, that was kind of startling.
Yeah, he didn't like you touching him.
It was above the belt. It was above the belt.
Still, he didn't like you
You only
touching
touched
him.
his hand.
I think he rubbed his belly.
I think I rubbed his arm or something. Rib
That's a little beyond what you should have been doing.
So we were talking about car shows last weekend. You
yes.
went September 10th. You went to Barefoot Bay 100th birthday.
Oh, and it ran a couple minutes. It took a couple minutes to get it going.
Right.
But the Brevard County Sheriff's Department showed up.
Okay.
Eight units.
Nice.
Sheriff's Department, ambulance, fire department came out.
Right.
30 golf carts, probably 20 hot rods.
Nice.
It was a good long parade.
Very good.
They had the gentleman at the clubhouse set up with family with complete color guard from the Army, flags, everything. It was really, really spectacular and incredible to watch.
Okay.
World War II veterans, very
Not
proud.
too bad.
Very proud, man.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think they had a good turnout at the 9/11 Remembrance Car Show up in American Legion. I saw some pictures of that. I don't know what they had at Space Coast Harley on Sunday. I'm sure they usually have, not the Mopars of Brevard, not called Mopars of Brevard anymore. I think it's Mopars of something now.
Right.
So, and that's really it. I know they did a memorial thing at McDonald's over the weekend. I forget Tony's last name. He passed away last week or so, and I know his daughter drove his Willys. I think he had was it a red Willys?
Yeah. Yeah,
like Vince
like a little altered
Vince Aculo, I think his last name. So may he rest in peace.
Yeah,
nice guy.
And I got an email today about Under the Oaks. We're not allowed to call it Under the Oaks, but I guess they're having their show.
Okay,
awesome.
This year,
March 19th of 2022.
Terrific. March 19th.
So that came out.
Okay.
So I didn't go to anything else going on.
Well, we don't have a flyer yet, but Dolphin Auto's 10th anniversary, and we're going to go ahead and have the people that cooked at Steve Charbruno at Treasure Coast Automotive. They have the 12/12 party every year. That December 12th, they throw a cookout, and these guys cook a lot of good food. So we're going to hire them.
That's Ricky Hodge.
And who is that?
Ricky Hodge.
Ricky Hodge.
Okay.
So we're going to hire him, and on April 2nd of 2022, we're going to have a good. I procured the lot to the north of us. And we'll be able to rent the acre to the south, and we're going to have a good party.
Very good.
So we're happy about that too. We're not going to do a winter show this year at Malabar. We've talked about it, and we could, but it would be December 4th, and it's just with everything going on, it's almost too close to winter. But so we might do something in the Bay at Dunkin' Donuts December 4th, just kind of a cruise, hang out, and then pop through and we'll work that out with Keith and see what we can do on all that. So,
and I know the Sebastian Elks is going to do something I believe it was in November. They're going to have another like they have in February. They have their car show. I think they're going to have one in November this time around also. I don't have the date. I'm sure I got an email from it somewhere. So Sebastian Elks, look out for that. I think it's going to be around Thanksgiving. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll keep a word out for that. We like that it's going to start cooling down here in the next
it'll be
2
nice
months.
to take the cars out. It'll be nice and cool out,
Yeah.
It's been brutally hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on at your shop there, Ken? You got cars all over the parking lot again.
Yeah, and
you got cars on the grass. You got looks like a Chevy truck taken apart. I look like. Is it a Chevy truck? You got the Monte Carlo out by the street?
Yeah.
Seems like what's going on?
We just paved all that concrete, 7 yards, and so we're putting up a couple new outbuildings. So we've moved the Monte out of the way, and might as well put her out front for a little while. And we have people coming by on Dave's 57 asking all the time, is it for sale? We write not for sale, but it seems to rain a lot there.
Right.
So, but it gets a lot of people that want to buy it already. We put the cars out front so that people notice us because I don't have a sign.
Yeah.
The Hurricanes like the sign too much, so I just quit trying to put one back up, man.
And I saw
I don't have one.
I know, it's awesome, isn't it? And we're still, but our mom and pop repair shop, that's what we started here.
Yeah.
And we've had 5-6 cars a day on this, just we've been so busy with it. We've got a full team. Everybody's healthy, and I think there's 7 of us now. So,
nice.
So we're doing and moving, and I've got 3 guys dedicated to body. So the K5 rockers are done, and we're getting a bedliner undercoat on that. The inner fender wells have back on, and this is going to be title gone off to Meekum, and we're going to sell it at Meekum. Some people are saying maybe I should try something real quick. It's you sell stuff online.
Bring your
Marketplace?
Yeah,
Marketplace.
No, not Marketplace. This is
eBay.
Bring a trailer.
Bring a trailer.
Yeah, bring a trailer.com. They had a lot of nice cars the other day.
So we may try to sell this on that real quick and but it's coming along good. The orange Camaro, we got the panel off the back that was all rusted out. We've got all the other front clip and everything, all doors and everything, all in primer already. This thing had 5 layers of paint, Todd. It was coming off with a razor. I told you, it's like I got a 4-foot long string of this paint. And I'd never seen it before. And of course, that's when you've got layers. That's too much paint. And it's just not sticking to anything. Yeah. So, and I priced this paint job because the guy said, "Look, this is my godfather's car, and it's come to me. I'm second owner, so it's been in the family our whole life, and it's only got one other paint job on it."
Yeah.
Right. So I gave him an estimate on the paint job at that price.
Well, you got to change it.
Oh, absolutely, it did.
And now,
$1,000 per layer of paint.
Yeah. So now the other big question is the Overland. Is the carburetor on yet?
No, we've just been slammed. And honestly, we're going to get that into the catalog, but we've got to get the panels on and stuff. So it's just a lot. The yellow Corvette, the 76 John Ferrero Corvette, it's running, done. The side pipes are on. Covers have been painted, all this. And I've just got to put the air conditioning on, and tires are on, brake calipers are done, and get her down the road. That's got to get out by Friday. The Camaro, the blue one's coming back from the interior shop, not till the end of next week, but I've got to get that out because the clients would really like it.
Yeah.
So all this is going on. The C20, we're waiting on parts to come in. We've just found that there's a local guy that's got all the chrome. He's got our fender, but we're waiting on the wood bed liner. When is that?
Yeah, that's the Chevy truck that's out on the grass.
Right.
Okay.
And then the C10, the purple pink thing, whatever, that had an off-the-frame restoration done about 20 years ago. It looks, the frame is beautiful. The interior is immaculate. The wood grain, all the gauges are beautiful. I got it good, 2 Gs. I was going to sell it, flip it. I've got some people interested in it. I think I'm going to give it to my son.
Okay, great.
He's doing so great, and he's awesome, and he loves old stuff, and I just think I'm going to give it to my kid.
The Blazer all one color red now?
It is not yet.
Not yet. It's close.
No, with rockers are done, and we're doing all that, and then we've got to get the dirty stuff done and put the fenders back on, but we're close, and we're good with all that, too. So in Kenny's world of news, man, I signed papers to finalize my divorce today. Yeah. So, man.
Kenny's world.
Man.
I feel like Superman, huh?
I feel like Superman. Put a little vodka in my orange juice or something like that. I don't know. But no, I just feel great. I'm happy.
Is that why you got extra chicken nuggets?
There's only 9 in the box. And I just but instead of going to roast beef, I thought I'd change it up a little bit.
Change it up for chicken nuggets.
Flip the script. So, yeah, but we've got a lot. So, and like I said, Ken Lynch, he works for us. He's going
to come in?
He's going to come in after the second half of the show and hang out for a little bit.
If he shows up?
Yeah, I think he'll get here. We'll hear him pull up in that Lincoln, man. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
And Todd, and the Buell could be done, what, next year?
Probably. Yeah, come on.
Probably.
Yeah. And was it a 50 what?
50.
50
Buick Roadmaster.
It's coming along good,
it
man.
should. But I've kind of had a little hiatus a little bit with the new stuff in the collision. Now I got Leah in there.
Right.
She's my
she's your assistant.
The body shop manager. She's going to be running all that stuff. So just trying to get that transition and to get into that. Yeah.
So you're the guy, and he's not new anymore. He's been there for several months, but he's the shorter guy that was working on the 50 Buick rear quarters and the front fenders and stuff.
Marcus. Oh yeah, he's worked for me for 2 years now.
Yeah.
Year and a half.
I ignored him.
He's saying
I ignored him for the first year because
who runs that shop?
Yeah, you probably never met him. He used to be buried in the back.
Okay.
Well, now he's out front. But on the rear quarters of that, he had an issue. And one got flared out a little bit more than on that, with the build on that. And I talked to him a lot. Here again, I get to learn so much stuff. I mean, you don't even know what it's like to be able to walk around freely and talk to these guys, because it is hard to learn it all.
Yeah, well, that particular, because that's on Art Moore's chassis, and it's going to have to we'll make bracket. Matter of fact, I had the owner in there yesterday. So.
Right. All right.
Yeah, well, I will pick up on this. So
it's our
break.
Big
time for a break.
News break.
It's a hard break.
Yeah, hard break.
And he's playing music.
Yeah,
it's almost like we're at the award show. We talk too long.
He likes that.
The microphone's going down and go. Okay, thank you all very much.
We'll have to kick his ass later.
There's 3 against 1, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Bye. See you next.
Okay.